Just me, myself, and I'm chillin' in my bag, and now I'm feelin' the baby, it's out the baby. Peace and love is in my spirit. You feel it instantly. You know what they say that the world is spiritual. I'm taking my time. Action must be out like a monster. One baby, they call me the prototype. The trend in my nigga, and make a bite. It up, probably call me a back of sight. The rest in like. Now in front of these rap niggas weird, and they know what the like that they preachin'. Hypocrites rapping, he preaches. I believe the recall and completion. I need a fucking fire heathens. Why these niggas still fighting they weakness? They come along when I know that they scheming. But they ain't stopping under the street. And it's not what and you ain't know that I ain't giving no breathing. Shit, but I said it, I promise I made it. It's just me, myself, and I'm chillin' in my bag, and I'm feelin' doing me. Out the living, peace and love, it's in my spirit. You feel it? He's still like we're on my motherfucking time. But no way to down right. Must take on me this girl. I was born with the right natural mind, right? Got the lonely burn touch, I'm right. Back so pieces of my life, but I'm just getting started. It's highlights, right? Had to take me a minute and think, and this shit can be done in the play. So I'm giving my people they roses, and I just like to hit gravity choker. See this rap like the people like Moses. I'm a rock with them bitches, no focus. Better know, yeah, I'm one of the soldiers. Niggas the lights for one of the coders. We can see that I'm chosen. Deep with the feel, I ain't picking no roses. See, I told you, consider me myself, and I'm chillin' in my bag, and I'm feelin' go with me without the limit. Peace and love is in my spirit. You feel it? Hey,
from the bottom and I won't go back. I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Hey man, y'all know we do it. This is another blessed episode of Smoke and Talk. We hold it down for the underground each and every day, but especially on Mondays and Wednesdays, man. I'm your host, Zoe Vanguard. I am your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for the north side, the south side, the west side, the east side, 636. St. Charles, you know, all around this great city of ours. As long as you hold down the arch, I swear to God, we hold it down with you and for you. Smoke and Talk was put together for St. Louis, man, because we've seen a lot of different artists over the last 20 years that should have seen stardom. And if we had like something like a Universal or Def Jam or anything kind of building like that, hey man, they would have been there. They would have been had it. They would have been rolling in phones and down their mother's homes and shit like that, traveling the world, but they didn't have it. They didn't get it, and we didn't have it. So what we do have is Smoke and Talk. We're here to give them their flowers and let them know that we appreciate them, we see them, and we thank them for every single thing they've done. And another thing we also do on Smoke and Talk, we give props. And props for the ones who are doing it right now, because they are our future. You got to give the future props and let them know that you see them and thank them for what they're doing. And they're doing a very good job with sticking together in the underground networking with the music. Shout out to them. And we also put Smoke and Talk together for nonprofit organizations and business owners. See, we got to cover. When you dealing with the city and you got love for the city, you got to cover the city, right? You got to cover the city, all aspects. So we call on business owners, and they like, so why would you call on business owners with rappers and artists and band players, right? The reason I do that, right? It's a little sauce for everybody. The reason I call everybody on, right? Because it already happened a few times on the show. So I have a business owner, store owners. They say, for instance, a store owner interviewing a store owner. And the rapper's in the building the same day that I'm interviewing, because I do 2 interviews a day. And that store owner likes what they heard, the story of the rapper. The rapper liked the story he heard of the store owner. So when they hook up and start networking, is like, okay, I can put my flyers in your store, yeah, and I can promote your store every day. And they start swapping out like that. So this is the reason why Smoke and Talk put these type of people in the same building, because we are all as one. We represent St. Louis, and not just for the music culture, but for the culture of business owners and people trying to come up to make nothing from something. And we have to support that and make that our goal. So that's what we do on Smoke and Talk. Shout out to the business owners. And today we have a business owner on the show with a product as well. So I'm respectful. I'm going to call her Miss Ellis. Welcome to the show, Miss Ellis. Right? Yeah.
But you can call me Keisha.
I can call you Keisha?
Yes.
I got to make sure now. Right? But this is business.
Yeah,
I got to keep it all business on Smoke and Talk. You know, I interview rappers, and I talk a lot of crap and all that kind of mess, but I also interview business owners, and I have to keep it professional.
Yes.
And when you give me permission to call you Keisha, then I call you Keisha.
Yes. Call
right?
me Keisha.
Yes. So I love bringing on business owners. I love bringing on people who trying to make something from nothing, because that's what it's all about. And it's a beautiful thing once you do so. That means you believe in yourself when you take a product and you try to put it out to the world, no matter if it's yours or not. You believe in that product. You believe in what you do. And I'm one of the ones that love to see people do that. So today we're going to learn about the product you got. Well, first of all, before we get into that, before we get way into, let me rewind a little bit, right? Let me rewind a little bit.
Come on.
So how I met Keisha, right, is Keisha comes to the smoke shop all the time, right? And when she comes in the smoke shop, we be filming, and she starts sitting in with us, hanging out with us, watching the show all the time, supporting the show, like really supporting the show. And she started jamming with us on underground music, right? And, oh, this St. Louis? Oh, yeah, we're St. Louis. So once again, here's a person who fell in love with the culture, with the St. Louis music. It wasn't a forced play. It was just she was coming to support, and I have to give it up to her for coming in and supporting us like that. We can't let that go unnoticed. She came to support first before she became a part of this show, and I want to personally thank you for that. Like, we need more like you around this city.
I appreciate you. I receive it too. Yeah, because like you said, I would come in here and I would always, it started off with me just waving. I just wave at y'all.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, I just start sitting at that table. And then I would say, like, what, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I've always been into music, period. You know,
Yes.
it just, I've been into music just because of my mom ever since I was young.
Yes.
And, but yeah, so y'all done put me on to some things and songs that I did not know anything about. And yeah, and then I just, it's not even just about the music, it's about the different artists that you've had up here.
Yes.
And then I just sit. So when I come and I sit, I try to actively listen so I can learn about the different people. And every time that I come and I sit down, I always walk away from this show like, I learned about their story. I did not know who they were. I liked their music. I would play their music. I would buy their music.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
it just kind of like turned like that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And then and that's just how it happened. And it was genuine. And I love it. And then the message, I have to say this as well, since we're getting flowers. The message when I sit over there and I be shaking my head all the time, is because I'm in agreement of what you're saying and your guest at the time is saying, because it's positive and it's motivation and it's inspiration. And you give great messages. So I just want to let you know that's one reason why I sit and just pay attention and be attentive to your guests and the topic or whatever. So I just want to say that.
No, thank you. Say that, real talk. I appreciate that. Real talk, man. We really appreciate you here, man. Like, ever since you came in, you came family. You know, you was already family with the family here, and then you became family with us, and that's what's up. We fuck with you like that up here. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's all good. Thank you for the support. I just had to bring that forth because people don't support like that no more, and you meet somebody in a genuine way, and you have to let it be known. That's how I am. I like to showcase the positive. You know what I mean? And that's a positive force right there. So shout out to you.
And I want to say one more thing. Support is it could be monetized, it could be monies, but sometimes it's about giving your time.
Yes.
Literally. Because when I come and I sit and I give my time.
Yes.
So sometimes just showing up for somebody, you know, like I posted the flyer. I got to say this. I posted the flyer. I'm from St. Louis. I was posting it in my stories and people seeing it and stuff like that, but nobody's here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It takes time to come and sit.
Yes.
So that is support. So when we talk about support is not just about the monies. It's a big part of it, but sometimes people just, I don't care if you're a business owner, if you're an artist, people need support. And sometimes just come with your body if that's all you have, because it means a lot. That's all I want to say.
No, that's real. And I'm glad you said that, because that's why I take my time out and thank each and every person that come with somebody that become a support, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I really mean that, because like you said, I've been posting in my story. I've been posting up here. Y'all say this shit, but wait, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it is. It's nothing. That's why Smoke and Talk built on your story, us conversating, an intimate conversation.
Yes.
Right.
And not trying to, we're not trying to step on nobody.
No, we ain't got to have 50,000 people, right? We ain't got to have none of that, right? See, people get caught up on all the people coming and supporting them, and then you'll lose your focus on, you know what I mean, trying to get where you at.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, that's why I made Moving Talk. Like, it's about a real conversation, the person I'm sitting down with, their life story, how they got started, shit like that, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, so, like, everybody that's here, over here, we're here. Right?
Exactly.
I feel that. Like, on everything.
And we're going to keep pushing forward.
So the fuck is, because guess what? They're going to check it out. They're going to check your show out once it come out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to check you out on live and all that different kind of shit.
Yeah.
All right, so shout out to you. Thank you for showing up too. And thank you for your organic support. And I appreciate you. Real talk.
No problem.
So we're going to get a little bit into the interview and then you can take over and all that. So I just go into finna figure out where you come from and how you get here and you know how you get what you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. So was you born and raised here in St. Louis?
Yes, sir. I was born and raised in St. Louis. I live so it's kind of crazy because I can say this now publicly, but I physically live on Richard Place. Mm-hmm. That's off of Shreve. But my mom would drive us early in the morning to my grandmother's house so we can go to school in the county. So I graduated from Riverview, but from half of the, where I laid my head, I was on Shreve and Richard Place and went to school in Riverview. We actually got caught one time with the address thing because back then, you had to go to school in the district. Yes. So, yep. So from born and raised in St. Louis. How I got here, I got to talk about my beginnings. So how I got here, I would just turn on the part where I started running track when I was 10, 11.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you. Like, I'm going to ask you about that too. Like, go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I just start my life from right there because I feel like that's where life really, really start for me. Gotcha. So I really couldn't walk. So let me just say this. So I come from an athletic family. But I couldn't walk for, I was real bow-legged and I couldn't walk. Like I would walk and fall like like Bambi, like a baby doe, you know what I'm saying? They walk, they skinny. I was real skinny and then just fall. So my legs I just had, I don't know, was brittle legs. I don't know. My grandfather had polio. Mm-hmm. So I'm real different on how I speak. But some things are genetic. Yes. And so my grandfather had polio. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But my first track coach told my mom, I ran for the Royal Knights, by the way. Shout out to the Royal Knights. You know about the Royal Knights?
Everything.
Yeah, I ran for the Royal Knights. You know Mr. Carr?
Yeah,
Coach Carr?
Yeah. I remember Coach Carr.
Yeah, so Coach Carr. Yeah. Yeah, so
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Royal Knights. That's where I come from. I bleed blue and gold. Yeah, and so anyway, my coach, Mr. Carr, told my mom that he just saw me and just was like, okay, she needs to run track. She told him that she wasn't gonna let me come out until I walked one whole year without falling. So that's kind of like the backstory, which I really don't tell my story. The only person that knows is my son, for real. Well, my family knows, but so anyway, so fast forward the story. I think that was when I turned 10. I think so. The whole year of 9 or 10 is when I didn't fall, and she let me get out there. And so I started on old school. I started running track in the hallways. I forgot what school it was, but anyway, we progressed to Northwest. And so Northwest, we would practice out there. So I come from running and ducking bullets. I come from track practice where at Northwest it went down. Yeah. And that's just how it was, but that's just what it was. So I ended up being really good, being pulled aside, when I was a young girl saying, you got to check your attitude because when the reporters and things start coming up to you after your races, you got to be a little bit more polished, even though you are 11, 12 years old. Gotcha. That's the type of talent that I displayed. So I wasn't trying to hear none of that. So to make a long story short, I ended up running track all the way to college.
All the way to college. And you started with the Royal Knights.
I started with the Royal Knights, and then I ran high school at Riverview.
And Riverview, and then Northwest. No, you ain't running Northwest?
No, Northwest was the high school that we practiced at.
Oh, yeah, practice at no. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
that's where I talk about. And the reason why I say that is because all those years that we practiced at Northwest, it used to be a lot going on. And as a young kid, I used to be like, I'm doing all this, coming to track practice, and you got a duck. You know what I'm saying? you running, you running, you practicing, and you running your laps, and it's somebody just run across the field,
Dang.
shooting at people, and your coach tell you to keep running.
Just run.
Like, what?
You already running. Just run. Keep running.
Exactly. So I come from that.
Gotcha.
So, but anyway, so from high school, thank you.
No
So from high school, I ended up getting a scholarship in Kansas City at this school called Johnson County. I didn't know what I was going to do when I graduated from high school because I was a little rebellious. I always had that same attitude that my coach saw when I was 12, 11. And it was kind of rough for me. It was like I almost wasn't going to graduate, not because I was smart. It was always because I didn't apply myself. I didn't want to learn the, quote, white man's education. I was very conscious as a young, so it caused me problems.
Conscious sister, militant.
And that's the word that my mom used my whole life.
Gotcha.
Literally, she sees this. That's what she used to describe me. Literally, but she did. And so, basically, it was. I didn't know if I was going to graduate, and so it wasn't no college coaches really checking for me because my grades was just like I said, I was always smart, but I did just enough just to get by, you know, and I really didn't care. And so, you know, I did all that. And anyway, wasn't nobody checking for me for real, even though I was really good. And so, I don't know, this school just out the blue contacted me, which eventually that's obviously where I was supposed to go. And so I didn't want to go.
You're in high school at this point, right?
I'm in high school. I'm a senior in high school.
Okay, gotcha.
And I don't know if I'm a graduate. I know I'm a graduate, but it's like, what am I going to do? I've run track all my life. And also I want to say this. My goal was to be an Olympian. And that's just always been my goal. It was nothing else. It was nothing but from the moment I knew that I was good, it was to make it to the Olympics and get on the Wheaties box. Back then.
Me.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was
Damn
it.
right.
So my goal was to place, it was to be number one in any of the events that I ran. But the goal really, because I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur and I knew I wasn't going to work for anybody. So the goal was to get on the Wheaties box so I can live off my endorsements.
Gotcha.
And I knew that as a child. So anyway, my senior year, this is all what's going on. And this school just contacted me out the blue. I don't know where they come from. They contact me out the blue. My mom drives me down. I didn't want to go. I got a major attitude. And so it was in Kansas City, 4 hours away. And she told the man, you know, she'll come. I didn't make the decision. She did. They had a nice facility. It was a very, what do you call it? It was a very prestigious JUCO. I'm a JUCO kid. If you know anything about JUCOs, I'm a JUCO product.
Gotcha.
You know the JUCO. We'll explain that later. But I'm a JUCO kid, or I was a JUCO kid. So anyway, fast forward, I end up going, and I was upset because I just felt like my mom just kind of like dumped me off. But at the time, I want to say this: when you're going through stuff, you just never know how God gonna set you up. Because even though I didn't want to do it, that's just where He had me. So anyway, I end up at this school. It's a prestigious school in Kansas City, and it's a 2-year school. That's what a JUCO is. It's a 2-year school like Flow Valley here. So I ain't gonna tell certain parts of the story. I'm gonna say that for when I write my book. But I did really well at the school, and the picture that you saw that I posted recently on Instagram, that was my All-American picture indoor at the national championships. I think I was in Topeka, Kansas. I'm an All-American indoor and outdoor. And then from there, I ran there for 2 years. And then from there, I went to Lincoln University. Shout out to LU.
Shout out to LU.
So I graduated from Lincoln and I ran track there. Now I went to Lincoln because it was a Coach Reed, rest in peace, that I wanted to run for. And so I didn't want to be at that school in Kansas City. They wanted me to stay for another year, but I didn't want to stay. So I left.
Gotcha.
I didn't know if that was a good decision, but I made it. Couldn't nobody make decisions for me.
Gotcha.
So I was like, I'm leaving because I want to go run for this man. But in the transition of me leaving Kansas City and then going to to Lincoln, he passed away. So it's like I get to Lincoln, but now the coach done died. So it's like, okay, so then I still stayed, obviously, but it just wasn't the same because I wanted to run for him. Actually, the stadium, I believe, is named after him. But I wanted I wanted to run for him. He passed away. So we had this new coach that came in. I wasn't feeling him. And I always been, just,
Right.
And so that's what happened. I ended up quitting. And so that was man. So I stopped running track when I was 23. So I ran at Lincoln for 2 years.
Okay.
So I pretty much ran track half my life because I'm 51.
Yeah.
And so that which leads me to say, I've been into health and wellness pretty much all my life because I was an athlete all my life.
Right.
And so when I stopped running track, I did go through my little phase. I ain't gonna talk about that either. But I did graduate from Lincoln. I graduated in 2000. And then when I moved back to St. Louis, I had a baby. I got a son. And just life brought me to, I always had the entrepreneur mindset. And I've always dibbled and dabbled in different types of businesses and entrepreneur endeavors. Yeah. And so how I came across this company is called Total Life Changes.
Total Life Changes.
Total Life Changes.
Now tell us about this Total Life Changes.
Total Life Changes. So Total Life Changes is a company. It's a man who started the company. His name is Jack Fallon. He used to work at a factory, car factory. I think it was Ford, I believe, or Chrysler, one of the two. And he obviously had an entrepreneur mindset as well. And he produced this product. The first product he produced was called a NutriBurst. And he used to slang this product out his trunk while he was at work. This is all going down in Michigan. Right. And so he used to slang the NutriBurst. It didn't come in this pack here, but this is a multivitamin. And so
my next question, what is the NutriBurst?
It's a NutriBurst is a multivitamin. And so basically, one of the girls who I went to college with, I saw her post on fast forwarding the story. So how I found this company was a girl who I went to college with, who I went to Lincoln with. I call her a boss. She is a boss. She's still the boss. Her name is Nakia Bletcher. I'm shouting you out, boss.
Shout out, boss.
Yep, she's a black boss, a black belt bondsman in Columbia, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
with ordinary people.
Gotcha. And so I was on Facebook and I saw her post. She had products. And so I slid into her DMs and she gave me all the information that I needed to know. And then by me being somewhat business minded, I know a good opportunity when when I'm faced with an opportunity. Right. And also I want to say this as a business owner, don't overlook opportunities, or I should say at least explore the opportunity and hear all the information and the details, and then you make an informed decision on if this is something that you even want to try to do. So because it was health and wellness, I was attracted to it. And then once she sent all the information, I was like, I'm sold. And so I joined the business, and then like a couple days, I say within a week, my products showed up at the door. So the first product I want to talk about is the NutriBurst. The NutriBurst is my favorite product. This is a multivitamin. It's a liquid vitamin. Okay. So a liquid vitamin means this, and this is a premium vitamin. We call this liquid gold. So when you take liquid gold, so when you take vitamins like the pill form, when you take, and I'm not knocking vitamins or what you do to stay healthy, because I used to take a handful of vitamins, different types, A, B, C, just different.
All of them. I guess.
And so some of them are big, and yes. So you take all these pills and stuff like that. And even when you consume a pill, you're actually only getting like 30%, whatever that pill is, out of 100%, you're only getting like maybe 20 to 30% of that pill.
So nutrition that is supposed to hold for you, right?
Oh, and that is, yes. And I didn't know this. I know this through research. And so with the liquid vitamin, when you consume a liquid vitamin, and this particular liquid vitamin, it's hit your bloodstream quick, fast, and you can feel it. When something goes through your bloodstream, it affects you quicker than a pill. And so when you take this product, I say within 5 minutes, you literally feel it. It wakes you up because it's giving your body all the vitamins and nutrients and minerals that you don't get. And just to give an example, it has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, biotin, folic acid. It's just a great product. And so when you take it, it gives you energy. Like I said, however.
So you saying, like I heard you say earlier, like when you take you to feel it, you start immediately feeling it.
Yeah, you feel it. Like our products, like one of the taglines is like if you purchase our products, at the bottom of the bag, it literally says you'll feel it, because you will. Our products,
that's what I'm talking about.
You'll feel it.
Yeah,
literally.
That's it. Like,
and what's the best way? The best way for somebody to
understand it's something, you got to feel it.
You have to feel it.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Period. There's no other way around it.
Yeah,
and to be honest with you, the reason why I brought you a sample today,
okay, cool.
and I'll give you this, is because I want you to feel it.
Right.
You know,
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm gonna check it out. I'm telling you that now.
And so yes, this is again one of my favorite products. So I take this product in the morning. Sometimes, depending on my schedule, I am a busy woman, and so I take it, throughout the day. I take it when I'm traveling. If I need a pick me up,
right.
If I feel like I need a burst of energy, I'll take this. So it's a great product.
So let me ask you one question. Okay, so two questions, really. Same one, but do it taste good, and how do you consume it? Could you drink a straight out the pack, or do you have to put it with juice or anything like that?
Good question. Thanks for asking. So, to me, in terms of taste, when I initially, I wish I would have brought the bottle. It didn't come in this convenient form that it has now. When I first got into the business 5-6 years ago, it was in a bottle. So my first initial, what I thought of the product, when I shook it up and opened it, you can smell, it smelled like a vitamin to me. It smelled vitamin-like-ish.
Yes.
And so you're supposed to put this in the refrigerator. So when I first took it, it didn't taste bad. I mean, it tastes like vitamins, but it had a taste, but it didn't taste bad to me.
Yes.
And then in terms of how you can consume it, I drink it straight, no chaser, because
you athletic, you get the shit, your raw eggs and all the good shit.
Not the raw eggs, not the Rocky. I didn't make it that far. Rocky.
No, I'm just saying, right?
But,
you athletic. Yeah, you athlete.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool with you, right?
It is. Now, I'm just keep it real. Like most people, they don't have a problem with it, but it is some people. If you're one of those people like my mother, shout out to my mother.
Shout out to your mother.
I'm gonna have to show you this video, send you the video. But my mother doesn't like the taste at all and acts like a little kid when she consumes it. I mean, she do all this.
Yeah.
But I look at it like this. Sometimes things are not, think about it, the things that are really good for you, it might not be pleasing to the taste bud. Exactly.
Facts.
So do we not consume it because it doesn't taste good? Or do we get past the taste or put it in a juice? I don't care how if I really wanted to, I would put it in this.
In the champagne.
I put it in whatever.
Right. So you know what? We need to hook up with that company and we can put it in my smoothies.
Yes. We'll talk about business later. I'm clumsy. Oh my God. We'll talk about business later, but yes, sir. And so
my smoothie all natural. You add a boost of that to it.
Hello?
You gonna know how to do flips, goddamn.
Hello? Connections.
Yeah, we can make something really happen.
Hello? You're gonna be doing flips, and you're gonna be having, you're just gonna have, it's gonna help you get through your day. And when I say feel it, if you consume this product, however you feel right now, versus when you consume this product, you're gonna feel better. So you're gonna
drink them up right now about 5 minutes. You just get to breaking out like ready to dance on them, ready to walk, ready to do your job, whatever it is you're trying to do.
And if it's not 5, because everybody's body type is different. I'm smaller. Everybody's body type is different. So even though it affects me 5 minutes, but the point is it hits your bloodstream fast, but it may affect you in a different time frame. But if you allow it, you will feel it.
No doubt.
And again, you can put this in orange juice. You can put it in a smoothie. You can put this in water, whatever. Whatever. So that's it on the NutriBurst, and I take this every single day. I've been on this product for 5 or 6 years, and I love it.
Okay, 5 6 years you've been on it. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So how you feel? What's your everyday feeling before you start taking the NutriBurst? And how do you feel now after taking it for 5 years?
So I can say.
And you say you're 51, right?
Yep, I'm 51.
So how's everything moving and working, and when you walking around and all that? After, I'm saying, since you've been taking that.
So even though I was already active and in shape, it's not like, okay, when I found this product, I'm still running track. No, I've aged.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've aged,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I've still remained active.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
if you wouldn't say you're 51, we would never thought.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
straight
what
up,
I mean.
flat out. Yeah.
Thank you. And sometimes I say, do I want to conceal my age? But it's like, no, it's some people out there. I never know who's watching you and listening to you. And,
right.
you know, you can motivate and inspire anybody. So I'm like, let me just start dropping my age.
Yeah, I did too. I'm 75. You know, I don't tell nobody like I ain't saying my age. Yeah,
No.
I'm 75. So I'm 75, you know, so, you know, they're no different than 51.
He telling the truth.
75, 51, it's saying.
Look, I'm having a moment. Please don't bring the goofy side out of me. Look, no, I'm sorry. Let me get back.
So you're just saying to say, you know, like you can't trip off age, right?
Yeah, that's true. It really is just a number.
But at the same time, like when you say 51, man, I would have never guessed you. I'm so serious. Like, no, just put your looking at, I never guessed you was 51. Nothing. Yeah.
I try to,
and that's not old at all. That's not old at all. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But I would have never guessed you was 50.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I take that as a compliment and I receive it. And
I'd have gave you about 42.
I appreciate that because I
got to give you 42.
I appreciate that. I get 40s. And how I know I'm aging is because at first it's be, oh, you look like you. You know, when I was 30, they would say, oh, you look like you're 19. Or when I would try to get into places, I always had an issue because I had such a baby face. Gotcha. You know, it was just always an issue. People would come up to me and it just was always an issue. Casinos, clubs, just everywhere.
So you just turned 51, so I was looking grown now all of a sudden. Like,
yeah. So I'm aging, ladies. I'm aging. So this is another shout out. Embrace your aging. There's nothing we can do about it. Embrace it. I have things that I don't like. I have this. I can point out the things, but you just got to keep going and just keep working.
I fuck with that. Embracing yourself. Whatever you're working with, whatever you got.
You have to.
You got to embrace yourself.
Because things are happening to me that I know for a fact that I cannot control. That's one reason why I have to be on these products.
Gotcha.
You know, well, I don't have to be on them, but they help you with a better quality of life.
I understand.
But anyway.
Okay, now we got to the NutriBurger. Now we're always took you to the left. Now we're going to get back what we got next on the products.
Okay, so the next product I want to talk about is our detox system that we have, right?
Okay, how does the detox system work?
So I want to talk about this. This is called the IOSO Tea. This is after Jack Fallon produced this product, he produced the second product, which is the
same guy.
This is his company. Okay, good. Jack Fallon Tea. Total Life Changes.
Total Life Changes.
I think we have a lot of products. He started with the NutriBurst, but we have many products.
Yeah, I see, man. I'm glad you bought me. Let me check the sample. Let me see.
This is your sample pack here.
I really appreciate this.
And that comes with your NutriBurst, and then I gave you a few flavors of the detox tea, which I'm gonna get into how that works. Gotcha. And that's my business card. So that's your NutriBurst. Put this in the refrigerator. You drink this cold. You can drink it hot or cold, but the directions.
I'm smooth. I'm telling you right now.
Do however you want.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna check it out.
Yep. And then these are two. I got you watermelon and fruit punch.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
So what the detox tea is? These are tea packets. You're welcome. These are tea packets, and these are detox. This is a detox tea, so it looks like your Crystal Light. You know, you can get your water bottle. You open this up, you pour it in here, you shake it. It's instant, and it's on the go. It's made for on the go. What the detox tea, cleansing tea, is what it's going to do. It's going to give you a gentle cleanse. Okay, so many times we eat foods and we're not using the restroom. We're not having the proper bowel movements. We are out here in the environment and we are, constantly consuming pollutions in the air that we breathe, just things like that. So it's very imperative and important that we detox our bodies. A lot of diseases are stored in the colon and organs. And we just need to cleanse our organs and detox our system.
Gotcha.
And so what this tea is going to do is it's going to detox your upper and your lower digestive tract.
Oh, okay.
It's going to cleanse your liver, your colon, but it's a gentle cleanse.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to get into the products. You can, research that, but all the products that it's made of, it's all natural. So like, beetroot and things like that. It's all now. All our products are natural. All our products are all natural. Yep. And so what I do is I take this tea at night. So you're going to consume this. You're going to put it in a water bottle. You pour it in here. You shake it up. You drink it. I drink my tea at night. I drink my tea at night because of my schedule. When you drink this tea, it's going to activate in 6 to 8 hours, meaning you're going to have a flush. You're going to go to the restroom. You're going to shit. A lot of you all need to take a shit. A lot of you all are full of shit.
Oh, everything.
Okay? So that's just what's going to happen with you, if I could be quite frank, because this is smoking talk and we can keep it real. Okay?
Our smartphone living God.
And so I've been trying to so we going to get dirty with it. A lot of us are overweight. A lot of us, and don't get it twisted. You see this now, but I have a story. I live with rheumatoid arthritis. It tried to take me out 2 years ago. I thought I was going to die. I have an issue with my thyroid, so I can get into that later. But at the end of the day, look at the people around us. Look at the people in the news. Look at our family members. Look at the people at the grocery store. Look at the people who you see. And it's not always just about obese people, but at the end of the day, people need to lose weight. We have to lose weight. We have to take charge and get better with our health. I don't care what it is. I'm not saying, and everybody's not going to be my size.
No, it ain't about that. It's about what you said. It's about what you're saying. I mean,
it's losing weight. I don't care if it's 5 to 10 pounds.
Right.
Let me say
that system out.
Let me say this. Cleaning your colon.
Yep.
I have to say this. Most people walk around with about at least 20 to 25 pounds, literally, of waste in their colon. Some of you all are not overweight. You're just full of shit.
Yes.
You need to take a bowel movement. And just because you took a bowel movement Tuesday, what's today? Wednesday. You took one over the weekend and you still haven't had one yet. Let me put it in perspective. And I don't want to talk fast, but this is how I feel. If you eat a meal, let's say you eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner. Okay. When did you boo-boo the breakfast out? When did you boo-boo the lunch out? And when did you boo-boo the dinner out? When did it? Where did it go? If it didn't go out, where did it go?
And your stomach's still sitting there.
It's in your body.
Yeah, it's in your body, flat out.
It's in your body. And even if you go and use the restroom and you do have a bowel movement today, and then you don't have another one till next week or a couple days, you're still storing food in your body. It's like a garbage can. When you go and throw food away in the garbage can, what does it do?
Right. Stink.
There you go. So your inside smell. So when you take when you use the restroom and it stink real bad, I've had it happen to me. That's a sign you need to detox.
Yeah.
If you wake up every day and you mad, you got an attitude all the time for no reason. I don't know what camera I should be looking in. What's the camera?
All of them.
Yeah, y'all, you wake up every day.
Get that doo-doo out of you.
Your digestive system is connected to your brain. Did you all know that? Your digestive system is connected to your brain.
Yes.
So when you clean this your brain becomes clearer. So, and I ain't trying to preach or whatever, because
no, you don't, because you in the health field, you're doing exactly how you're supposed to be doing. So,
and and it's out of love, like Michael Jackson said. I'm coming to you out of love, because we do need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. I have lost weight.
I tell people all the time, my smoothies help people lose weight, right? But they taste like a slushy quick trip, right? It's not like a thing to lose weight. It's not made for that, but it just so happens. But what happens is, it clears out your colon and your stomach from all the waste, because I'm taking all natural products in. And it causes you to lose weight. That's how I know what you're saying is true about using the bathroom. All people need to do is use the bathroom. That's all they need to do. They'll lose weight immediately. See, people don't use the bathroom properly. And when you empty out your stomach and your lower bowels and stuff like that, I don't mean to talk about that, but this is how I figured out. That's how I lost weight. I lost over 189 pounds.
Did you?
Yeah, I was 200. Yes. So I know that to be true.
Wow.
But it was only because, and the only thing problem was I wasn't probably using the bathroom. I got shot years ago, right? So when I got shot in my stomach, I got my intestines tore a piece of my intestines off, right? Which caused them to be constipated all the time, right? As I got older, so I started gaining more weight because I wasn't probably using the restroom.
Yes.
And they give you all the other stool salt, they give you all the other stuff. They try to. That never helped. None of that shit never helped me until I started drinking these smoothies.
Yes.
Just fruit, flat out, the fibers and all that,
The
right?
fibers.
And I started losing the weight like that. I started losing the way I walk, and that's all I do, right? But yeah, what you're saying is true. I know that to be 100% true. Not because somebody told me this shit, because I live it.
Literally, look at all the weight you lost, and you're right, because this product has fiber. You know what I mean? And I want to say, you touched on something. People, for anybody who is suffering, because I am aware, and I do have customers and clients that suffer from constipation. They suffer from IBS.
Oh, I can help.
You know, and
That's what I got. I know you can help too.
no, that's with your smoothie, everything. We all have to help and share these products, because the products are out there for people. You just have to be receptive to use them. A lot of people say, I don't want to use the restroom. Well, why not?
Why not?
Why? You're killing yourself. You rather to just be in the inside. Look, it's no, you need to release it. You need to release it. It will help you. You will feel better. But for people who have a issue with those issues, this product is for you. His smoothies are for you. You have to release it. I had to. At my heaviest, I was 151 pounds. At my heaviest. That may not be a lot, but for a person like me, that was a lot. So I had to go through my own weight loss journey. These products helped me. These products help me.
Shout out to them products.
And so, along with the healthy lifestyle myself, but I feel like it's a marriage.
So, like, people don't understand. Like with me, I'm gonna tell you, like, I love talking about this subject because I feel like another person now that I lost the weight. Right, like I really feel like a whole nother person. I didn't realize how I wasn't feeling that good. Right, I thought I was just like I was supposed to be. Right. But how I feel now, I feel like a new person, right? And I'm embracing the life of it. And if I get out of balance, I can feel it too.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go back that way. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we on Smoking Talk, we embrace the health talk, because I feel like people I know they need to hear it. Not feel nothing. I know they need to hear it.
Yes.
And talk about it. And thank you for bringing it to the platform.
You're welcome. And like I said, I'm just here to help. Here to bring awareness. And just to help, because I have, people in my family and people who watch me on Instagram and, co-workers and just people that I know from the neighborhood and everything. And I just want to help, And so, like I said, these products do help. And again, it's a detox tea with the gentle cleanse that'll cleanse your organs. It's going to make you feel better. It helps to clear up your skin. It helps to give you energy. This helps me sleep good at night. But I want to say, when you consume it, it's going to kick in 6 to 8 hours.
Like really like using it on the toilet type of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've had my own experience with it. And that's how I know for a fact to take it based off my schedule. Whatever your schedule is your schedule. But you won't want to get caught up in these streets holding that. And you about to shit on yourself. So that's why you need to be in a place and properly plan so you can properly use the restroom and have a great experience. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know if people I'm enjoying hearing about this shit, right? Because I know it can help change people's life and how they feel about themselves and shit like that. But also, it's needed for the platform. Now we get all kinds of walks of life on her. You know what I mean? And I'm just stopping to thank you again for bringing it.
You're welcome.
And that tea, right? Let me ask you about this tea. Do you heat the tea up like regular tea, or do you pour this in the bottle and drink it cold like that?
Great question. You asking all the great questions. So you can drink the tea however you want to drink the tea. You can drink the tea. I'm gonna start off with me first. I consume my tea. I like my tea cold. I drink it cold. You're supposed, if you read, I didn't get into all the details, but our products are geared to help aid in weight loss. And it also, our products also aid and help in how, like, what am I trying to say? What's the word? Like, it helps you with how much you eat. Okay, so the proper way to take
almost like a meal replacement.
Not really.
I mean,
it's not a meal replacement, but it helps. I can't find the right time. It helps you curbs your appetite. It helps curb your appetite. That's what it is. It helps to curb your appetite. That's what it is. It helps to curb the appetite. So when this particular product calls for you, the instructions now call for you to take this and drink this 30 minutes before a meal. So if you consume this 30 minutes before your meal, it could be lunch, dinner, however you want to take it. Mm-hmm. For me, it would be dinner because I consume it at night. Mm-hmm. But it's going to help you to not eat as much. A lot of our products, even with the NutriBurst, not to really go back to it, but when you take this NutriBurst, you're going to find that I ain't ate nothing in like 2-3 hours. I'm not hungry. Mm-hmm. So our products help with curbing your appetite. Thank you for jogging my memory on that. So back to your question. I drink my tea cold. I drink it cold. I like it cold. You can drink it cold. You can drink it hot. In the wintertime, I have clients that when they post, they're drinking their tea at night. I think I tried it one time a couple years ago, and I will say it activated faster. Yeah, it was waking me up. I was going to the restaurant like every couple hours. It really activated. I think because it was warm. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you can take it however you want. Again, with the tea, you can take the tea with water. I think a few times I consumed it with juice. Mm-hmm. I think it was because I was out somewhere and I just didn't have nothing but that.
Do you feel like it took the same effect?
Yes. Okay. But I prefer to just take it with straight water. Sometimes I put fruit in it. Okay. Like you'll see me eventually when I start doing more content, you know, it's the summertime because I'll drink it this way, but you know, I'll have my little champagne glass or my little glass and I'll, you know, put a lemon in it and, you know, I want to jazz it up with blueberries and things like that. You know, you can always do that as well. Right. But you can pretty much, again, you can drink this with, if I wanted to put this in the champagne that you gave me, I can put this in my cocktail, my champagne, and I can drink this as well. Water, juice, whatever you want. I prefer water. Gotcha. But yes, you can consume this with any liquid and you can drink it hot or cold. Just remember that it's going to kick in. It should kick in 6 to 8 hours. Everybody is different. Everybody's body type is different. And also, when you consume this product, don't say, oh, it's making me go to the bathroom. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it's cleansing you out and it's giving you, even though it's a gentle cleanse, if you never cleansed before, it's going to give you a straight cleanse. And so it's going to have to work through your stuff. Right. So if you cramp a little, you know, drink water. You know, if you, you know, it should kick in 6 to 8 hours, but if it don't, trust me, eventually it's going to kick in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, like with the smoothies, now the smoothies don't make you go to the bathroom like that at all. But when you go to the bathroom, you're gonna empty everything out of there. It don't make your stomach hurt or nothing like that. Wake you up, nothing like that. Do nothing. Yeah. And I'm just comparing the two, right? So that's how I know that's all natural thing you're dealing with, because that's what all natural does. It's all cleanser. That's why people, when you see people that stop eating meat and stuff like that, that's a true vegetarian, they actually drop a lot of weight.
That's why I'm smaller.
Yeah, gotcha.
People looking at me, why I'm smaller for a lot of different reasons. I'm at war with inflammation.
Gotcha.
I'm at war with inflammation. Yeah. So you don't. Yeah. People see what you see. But you don't know what they go through. Right, I am at war with inflammation. Okay? I am at war with the adversary. I am at war with the adversary trying to attack my body with rheumatoid arthritis. Gotcha. So, you know, these products help with that. And I lost my train of thought about what I was going to say. But I wanted to say this. These products actually help you because they have chamomile. It's natural, but it has chamomile, and it makes you sleep. I have a better night's sleep. I sleep good anyway, but I noticed that when I drink the tea, I sleep well. I'm literally sleepy. And another thing I want to say about the tea, we have different flavors. This is lemonade. This actually tastes like, even though I don't eat at this place anymore, but this tastes like the lemonade at Chick-fil-A. This fruit punch tastes like the fruit punch you get from the drinks that we used to get from the store. This watermelon tastes like watermelon. Like our drinks taste like you drinking Kool-Aid. Like you don't think this is a detox tea when you drink it because it tastes like a juice. So that's another thing. It don't taste, you know, it literally tastes like juice. Like if you just decided to take this with the water, it literally tastes like watermelon. If you take this lemonade, it tastes like lemonade. It tastes really good, but it's literally a tea.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And all of them do the same exact
All
thing.
of them do the same
flavors.
thing. We just have different. We have different flavors.
Gotcha.
Yep. We make different flavors. Yep.
Cool. So people taking those packets of detox tea, how often do you prefer them to they take it they buy this product?
So we have 30-day supplies. In terms of your daily consumption, the directions call that you take 2. These are called sachets. Other words like packets. That's another word for a tea pack. Sachets. And so it calls for you to take 2 of these a day. You can take 2. I take 2 together. So when I take my tea at night, I put 2 of these in. Sometimes I mix them. Sometimes I take 2 of the same flavor. You can do whatever you want to do.
So I'm asking that to see if ask this question. Do your body eventually get used to it where you're not running to the bathroom?
You're still gonna go because that's what it's designed to do.
I'm just saying, like, I know
but you won't be.
Like,
it's gonna be more moderate, or it's gonna be. I'm sorry, I'm having a flash. This is where the 51 really comes in at y'all. But it just depends. Everybody is different. Gotcha. Everybody body type is different. For me, I can only speak on for me. I can speak on a couple of my clients, but for me, when I take it regularly, I'm gonna be honest, I have not detoxed in, I would say, maybe 2 weeks. That's not a long time for me, but for the most part, when I take my tea at night, I normally take my tea. I take 2 of these at night. I take it between 9 and 11 because I don't want it to really wake me up out of my sleep in the middle of the night. Sometimes it has, but that's just, I don't have a problem with it. It's going to do what it's going to do. But I take it at that time. So when I wake up in the morning between, he opens my eyes up at like 5-ish, but I don't get up until like right at 6. So I normally have my experience, meaning I use the restroom. I get on the toilet and take a good shit from between like 6 to 7:30, 8 in the morning.
Gotcha.
So I would say it's kind of like that for me. So it's kind of regulated. And so I don't find myself going as much throughout the day, but everybody is different. There's been times where depending on what I ate over the weekend or, just whatever, I've, had to use it a couple times.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, as your body gets used to the products, you should be more regulated and start to feel more of a routine and know how your body is going to respond to it.
Gotcha. So, okay. Sorry about that. Going there. So I understand everything you're saying about it, and I'm appreciative of having the knowledge of it and learning about it. I think people need to get more in tune with things to get them on the right track for health. A lot of things I learned was by, I don't like to say default, but I went through some shit for health problems where I had to learn about some shit, and I learned that a lot of our problems come from not using the restroom. And we store sugar in our stomach and lower bowels a lot because of the diet that we eat as the race of people that we are. And we don't never take time to remove that. And that causes the clogs and all the arteries and all that kind of shit, right? And so me saying all that to say, like, I am appreciative to learn about your product so people can hear, like, to help remove that. Because if you start removing some of that sometime, you'll feel a difference. And most definitely, you extend yourself from being in hospitals or taking medicine and shit like that. So the cleansing is most definitely worth it. And I'm thankful once again that my platform was able to receive the knowledge. So do us a favor real quick. How can people purchase these products?
I think the best way for you, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is Lakeisha Danielle on Instagram. So it's Lakeisha and then Danyell, all one word, Lakeisha Danielle on Instagram. And I have a link in my bio. So you can just click the link in my bio. Sure. You can just click the link in my bio. You can follow me. I don't follow everybody back. You got to see what you're working with or whatnot, but you can follow me and look at my content. But my links are in my bio on Instagram. And once again, that's at Lakeisha Danielle, Lakeisha Danyell.
Well, make sure y'all go check Lakeisha out. Keisha out, right? And get some of these products, try them out. Google stuff, check it out, see what's in there and give it a try because removing the stuff out your stomach and lower bowels is most definitely important, especially if you it ain't making a difference what age you are. We don't even go off age because it's when you start early, you don't have to worry about it.
That's right. And I want to say one more thing about the tea. I'm so sorry I forgot to mention this. A lot of times we have mucus in our bodies, and we have parasites. We have all these things. Like if you eat pork, I'm pretty sure you have parasites and worms in you, especially if you're not. And I know that may be a little bit graphic, but it is reality.
It's facts.
You don't see it as you're looking at yourself because you're looking at yourself from the outside. Yeah. But in the inside, if you eat meat, like, yes, I eat meat, but I don't eat certain, it's certain things. But for a fact, we consume from our foods, even me, parasites and mucus and things like that. Even when I use the restroom, I don't just flush. I look at it. I've seen mucus come out of me. I've seen a parasite in the toilet. So that's a real thing. If that is not a wake-up call, these things are in your body. Google it and look it up. I'm here to bring awareness, and to help. So I just want to say that as well.
Especially with the pork product eaters, So
those things are in us because I've released them. Gotcha. I've released them. So
make sure y'all stay aware and make sure y'all stay on top of yourselves. And thank you for bringing this up on the platform.
You're welcome.
Being able to talk to you and sit down and hear your story and learning more about you, man, is amazing. Running track, I seen that. I was like, damn, I didn't know that, right? That's what's up, right? We want to congratulate you on that. We want to congratulate you on your business journey.
Thank you.
You're coming up to St. Louis representing our city. And you're a true St. Louisan. And the way you represent St. Louis, we love it.
Thank
right?
you.
Because you came right into a St. Louis business, supporting the business first, and then start supporting the podcast second. And then we sat down, and now we sitting down, on the podcast talking about your business. So we want to just thank you for all the positive energy and being a true St. Louisan, like real shit. We want to thank you for that.
I appreciate that.
And we jam out on the underground music. There's nothing bigger to me than me meeting somebody and we jam out on St. Louis underground music.
Yes, and we gotta hear our song.
Go on, jam it one time before we get out of here. God damn it.
We gotta hear our song.
We finna get out of there. I got one more question after this song, and then we getting out of here.
Okay, I appreciate you bringing me here today.
Yeah,
I appreciate the journey, our friendship, and everything. How you first started, you and HT, so it's organic.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. For real. Hey, baby, hypnotized.
It's our song.
We got a connection, a spiritual connection, and I cannot deny. Baby's hypnotized. I love it when we vibe. We got a connection, a spiritual connection, and I cannot deny. You got us on fire, girl, it's hypnotized. I love it when we vibe. We got a connection, a spiritual connection, and I cannot deny. You got us on fire, girl, it's hypnotized. She done hit me with the whoop, instantly connected, got me going up for you. I never ate spaghetti, must have put it in the shoe. I never ate spaghetti, must have put it in the shoe.
I love this song, y'all.
She kissed me, got on top of me and took me for a ride. I told her that I know her, then I told her that I know her, then See, even now you got me dripping, now you focusing on my lines. Y'all know what it is, man. Smoking talk, man. That's how we do this shit. All underground, all the time. I tell you, feel the presence. I tell you, feel love, and I instantly regret it. And then I have it at all. I don't want it at all.
Yeah. I love you. Like, I really love my son, so I'm really loyal to my son. When I'm loyal to my son, that means what do you do when you ain't around, when he ain't around, when somebody ain't with you? That's integrity. There's so many things with that. When I keep going.
No, you good.
Okay.
You good.
And so, but sometimes people that claim that depending on the type of love could be fake love, it's all types of loves. So therefore, sometimes that loyalty ain't there. So to be honest with you, I don't really put no emphasis on neither one because I've been showed good and bad in both. I've been shown not loyal. People weren't loyal to me when I was loyal to them, and I love them. And people claim they love me and was not loyal to me, and vice versa. So I want somebody to love me, but I would like the love to be unconditional and real love. Right. Because if you love me, the loyalty and everything else gonna follow. So I'm gonna say love.
Shout out to love, man. Shout out to love. Love wins today on Smoking Talk. That's why I said there's no wrong answer. Because we honor everybody's answer when it comes to love or loyalty, right? Because they one and the same.
Yes, they are.
They one and the same. So there's no wrong answer. Thank you for coming out, Lakeisha. Well, thank you for everything you have done for Smoking Talk, because you have done so much just by support. Support go a long fucking way, right? And thank you for that. Now, anytime you want to come back and sit down with us, you're already family with us already.
Period.
Anything you want to promote after this is up. Just let us know we got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome to send anybody to the show.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to send some business people that you deal with, something like that.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm going to accept them just because they said your name or you sent them, I promise.
Okay.
Thank you for your services, what you're doing for people, trying to get people healthy and things like that. Yes. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to Smoking Talk, man. We always bring in something new, something great, a great story, a great intro for sure of a life, a business, a non-profit organization, and an artist. We got the pool party coming up to, this weekend. Make sure y'all get y'all last minute tickets, tune in, come and get in with us and have a ball, man. Like, we finna have a real good ball barbecue, all the good fun, the video and the performance. Shout out to all the artists, all the people that got the tickets. We try to do everything in a professional manner. Down here at the hub, you know, we making a difference in St. Louis, so we got to make sure we walk the same walk that we talk, right? So with that being said, make sure y'all book yourself on Smoking Talk. And if you know anybody that deserves to be on Smoking Talk, and that's everybody that's doing something. So I don't separate the real and all the fake shit. I don't do all that kind of shit. I fuck with the culture. So shout out to y'all. Thank you for coming on, Keisha. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. Thank you for having me.
No problem. As always, man, make sure y'all support Smoking Talk and keep us going to the top. Man, we
Period.
The city, man. 55, man, we out of here, man. Let's go. From the bottom, man, I won't go back. I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Amen.
Even niggas who
Alexis, capital A. Yeah. Lex. What you see when you look at me? A beauty in a bad degree is all I see. But down in the fast, plastic got me. Gotta lead it before all the fucking wicked tree. They going through the chain, so it ain't no stopping. And getting off the feet, so it ain't no blocking. They going through the shit just to be a better me. So when I die, my kids and them to be a legacy. Granddaddy upstairs in heaven, but it's cool and shaggy. That when I was 16 to watch over me and my baby. Tell me I could be with you, know I'm gonna make it. They brought up in the struggle, but it's cool, it was basic. Back to basic, now, back to real shit. Got that rough cake, but I'm still with the true shit. I done found myself, I'm so living. 24 years, I'm forgiving. Yeah. Just fell off out that bitch. Don't really with the hostage. Been free out of my own shit. Been grateful to be the biscuit. But you know what shit spit. Stop there. Won't turn around and have your shit split. You crazy bitch. You play crazy cool. I'll show you. Big ass right now, I'll blow you. Act like you know what you do, bitch. Stop there and get the motion. Rose are red. People are fake. I said to myself, I'll end up on the motherfucking verse 48. I might fool around, not close to hear the push your ass in the coffin, making money way too often, dripping more than your fuss. So sick is making you nauseous, it's a little late to be cautious, bitch, you know some feet out, do not fuck with me in the dark. Educated, honesty on my grind, been dealing with this shit, just know I won't fall. But if I do, just know I'm here to die me. Don't know what's on my wrist, so I'm gonna live every second to the fullest, yeah. And when I look at what I did, I remember him telling me what I was gonna be. Now look at me, you see me, yeah. I'm picturing me, Alexis.